Alright, welcome back everyone to the 152nd Lyran Reserve. I don't know why I'm doing this today, but I decided to boot this up and play a little bit. So today we will be running for our lives from hordes upon hordes of vehicles and then some mechs, which by the time they get in, it will not matter. So let's go ahead and get to it. Actually, I should probably check. Is my volume... My volume settings should be fine. I swapped the USB ports that this was in, so a lot of my settings got reset again. I've been working on them, so they should be alright, hopefully. Okay, our map is very, very linear, which, you know, is to be expected. If we advance up the left side. We pretty much have a clear path to the left. We have a clear path up every side, really. You guys can't deploy though, I don't think. Oh, you are deploying. I thought they deployed one turn after me. Interesting. This is going to cause a few issues, I'm sure. Oh dear, they're all over there. Alright, and there. So mission goals for this is just to escape. We have no chance at salvage. We must reach the north edge with 50% of our forces. So that, what I'm gathering from this is, we only need 2 mechs to get there. The other 2 can run off at other edges. So we'll keep that in mind. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Shouldn't be that long of a mission. I can't imagine it being more than 20 minutes. It's just me running after all. Man, this map is gonna be a pain. Get over there. Okay. It's gonna go as fast as possible, as quickly as possible, and we'll leave him there to try and distract him. Oh, that's actually a bad idea. They might move in front of me. Let's get him out of there. We're not going to waste ammunition here either. Someone might point this out, I doubt it, but I forgot to resupply all of my stuff, and I can't remember if I brought it up in the admin video, but it's very unfortunate. And now I wrote down a little list here of things I have to do in my next administration when I'm not on a contract. Oh, we can run pretty fast. Here's the real question. Are they going to be able to hit me? The answer is probably no. Actually, there's a pretty good chance. He took a hit in the back. Why not? I feel like this mission is just going to be me taking armor damage. I know, it sounds like crazy talk, but hey. Actually got a good hit with that medium laser. Surprised. Yep, it's just going to be me taking armor damage this whole time. I needed a 12! A 12 people! And he got it and I mobilized it immediately. Who's my Griffin pilot? You're getting a raise. Not really, because I'm cheap. Oh, that sucks. Damn. Well. I'm about to do something super cheap, people, but it is in line with the mission. These are 2 H's and not 2 LRs, that's a shame. I had like a 2% chance of doing that. That is crazy. Also, let's look at the Saracen real quick, because I can't remember if this is... No, this is not the one I'm thinking of. Oh, okay, it's my turn again. Let's do that. And they're like, oh my god, get him! And we're just gonna run off the board. Right? Yeah, why not? Yeah, Scimitar is the greatest thing. Just thinking about it. Okay, you need to twist. Not that way. Good initiative, but... Scimitar... Nah, that's a shame. He's gonna hit me on my right side. Anyways, we'll go ahead and do that. Griffin... you can't really hit anything, can you? Oh, you could. No. Unspecialized. Who's piloting this? Oh, Gertrude's in the Griffin? Why did I put Gertrude in a Griffin? Probably because of the Lyran launcher, but that's a terrible idea. Then again, thinking about it, I probably didn't have any other vehicles to put her in. That's why. Did I have a shot on just a second ago where I had a good chance? I probably selected with the missiles. I'm not going to waste those. Okay. Damage. We all knew that was coming. I'm just happy I got the 12 and then immobilized the vehicle. That's a pretty sweet feeling. Also, I'm surprised that the AI was actually able to use a VTOL fairly well. Where is that VTOL at? Oh, nope, never mind. They screwed it up. For whatever reason, the AI in this can't use VTOLs, and they just fly them into a corner and sit them there until they accidentally scoot off the board. Or you get close and then they'll fire at you. It really is a shame because they're fairly efficient. I can't remember if that happened in this campaign or not. I believe it happened once really early on. So earlier that I do not remember. Move you there. Scout vehicles will be able to catch up with me, but I'm blocking most of the fire. Oh no. They are falling behind. Oh my. No. Still can't get you. Yeah, we're pretty much out of range unless they catch up to us with their hovercraft. Pegasus can catch up. Can the Saracen catch up? I don't think the Maxim might be able to. Saracen could, potentially. Let's get you up there. It's a lot of open ground, which is great for hovercraft. If you ever make a mech lance or company, definitely include a lance of hovercraft as a pursuit force because they are a godsend. Like honestly, there's some pretty shitty combinations you can do with vehicles to make them on par with mechs in similar situations. Maxim crashed into the woods. It's a shame. Took some hefty motive damage. Well, not really. Minor motive damage. +3 to the roll. That's still minor? I guess he rolled a 4. Roll is a 6 with a... Okay, yeah, with it. Only problem with hovercraft is the side slippage, but that's not really something you can help. It's not really a big deal either. You can usually compensate with that with better driving skills and or not flanking all the time. From above, the warrior looks really, really cool. I actually have it on a list of vehicles I want to buy for the actual board game, but I have to justify it in my force before I actually purchase it. And you know, once I get one model, I'll just clone it and get more for all of my armies. Speaking of the board game, my forces are actually coming together quite nicely. I'm running a 30-25, 30-50 FedCom force. So I have some Lyrans in there. I have some Federated Sons. I keep saying FedComs and I keep forgetting the halves that are left out of it, the two names. I mean, I remember Lyran very well, but I keep forgetting the Sons part for the Federated Sons. And I shouldn't, because they eventually will separate into the Lyran Alliance and the Federated Sons again. But that's years down the line. Stop shooting AC-5 rounds at me. Or if you keep doing that, Shadowhawk, please catch him. We need him. By the way, my forces are going good. I got like, 12 models. No, not even 12 models. No, I'm pretty sure it's getting close to 12 models. 12 models done. Got a nice little mixture of things. And today I actually finished priming a Javelin, Enforcer, and 3 Patton Rommel tanks, which I have a really terrible idea of what I want to do with the Patton Rommel tanks. So I don't think I can do it in the 30-25 or 30-50 era, but like, you know, Jihad I would definitely be able to, or later times, but smoke rounds for LRMs, I finally read up on the rules of them in the Tech Ops book, and they are quite nasty as a line of sight blocker slash, hey, let's boost our targeting mod so we don't get hit all the time for slow vehicles. So I'm thinking I can either fit the Patton Rommels with smoke rounds and just send them in, which actually is not a bad idea. I was thinking of doing Patton Rommels, and then I keep saying Patton Rommels, just Rommels, the AC-20 Rommels. If I had 3 of those and let's say a Hunter support vehicle, that would allow me to constantly send out smoke rounds. But if I just have 4 Rommels or 3 Rommels and a Patton and then fit them all with smoke rounds, that would work too. That would be amazing, because they just escort themselves up the map with smoke, and once they're in range, those big 20s are nothing to scoff at. I will tell you that right now. I might actually do that in here, but I don't know if smoke rounds are available. I never actually checked. We should check on our next admin phase. Let me write that down to remember. I know Infernos are available, but I'm not sure about smoke LRMs. It also works in SRMs, but I probably wouldn't use an SRM. That's what you get. Okay, let's keep moving. Dun 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 dun. Oh, we're now 1 level up. I'm not muted, right? OBS, am I muted? No. Anyways, that's my idea, and that's why I have that many tanks. I know people are going to be like, that many? It's only 3. Well, I start with 2. I've been cloning them and pumping them out and customizing them. And it's great when you clone them because then if you screw up customization, you don't ruin the entire model. It's hard to work with pewter models, believe it or not. It's very hard for me anyways. I'm used to working with plastics. I'm not talking about like, well, I kind of am. I'm talking about like Warhammer plastics because I did Warhammer for quite a while and I still have my minis. I just don't really play it right now, which is unfortunate because it's a pretty fun hobby. You were shooting for the stars, my friend. All of you were. But talking about plastics, we have the good plastics that came for Battletech anyways. I have good plastics that came with the introductory set, and I have the crappy like old McDonald's plastic, if you know what I'm talking about. With some of these older models, like I have a Daishi here that's made of it. I have the Javelin's made of it. Oh, what else? An old Griffin, and these are unseen models for the most part. I have Crusader. I have a lot of different little plastic models. I got like a bulk deal on eBay. I don't know if I ever talked about this. Sorry about my squeaky chair. But I got a bulk deal. I spent I think like 15 or 20 bucks, and I got all these McDonald plastic models of unseen variety. With all their flaws like shrunk arms or missized legs. Talking about the rifleman, of course. But it was such a good deal. I couldn't pass it up because then I could just take them, clone them, fix them, and then I'd have a really cool force. Uh, and I'm doing FedCon right now, but I think I'm gonna also make a Draconis force. I want to make a clan force because I have the Daishi and all that. And my buddy Colin is really into. You've probably seen him in one of my other videos. He's really into clans, specifically Ghost Bear. So I'll probably make a Ghost Bear force, but I need a Vulture, which I do not have at the moment. Like, I have the Dasher and everything. I don't have a Dragonfly either. Honestly, it'd be easiest for me just to make a Jade Falcon. Or I was joking about this. If you've ever seen, I'll keep playing while this is happening. I don't really have to do anything. Oh no, he actually hit me. Good job, man. Oh, they both hit me. If you've ever seen MWO, when the first clan set came in, they showed clan vehicles in primarily orange and then like a lime green highlight. And I was thinking I could make, just from that, just as a joke, I would make clan defecating wombat with the orange as the primary and the green as the secondary because I liked how it looked, and clans are based off of things they found on their planets, so seeing a defecating wombat is not a far-fetched idea by any means. So I will probably end up doing that and insulting all of the clan players ever. Let's move here. He's going to get behind me probably, or right about here. Yep. Freaking Pegasus. Well, that's my idea for making a clan, just as a thing for lulz. But if I don't do Defecating Wombat, I will just do Jade Falcon, because I have all the pieces I need to make a decent Jade Falcon, oh, what are they called? 2 stars? Binary? I think that's it. Could not remember for the life of me. And hopefully, sometime in the future, I'll actually be able to put up some Battletech, oh my god! That's force withdraw, or that's him going down. That is such a lucky crit. That is so lucky. I don't think I can run anymore. If I'm not on the ground bleeding. I am on the ground bleeding. That's a crappy way to lose a Shadowhawk. Can I get up at all? No, yeah, it was completely destroyed. Well, I might lose a pilot here. That's some, oh. It's a fucking ice storm out. You're not gonna survive. You're dead. Yeah, you died. That's a crappy way to lose someone. What the hell was that? have a ruler bound to mouse 3, really? This is actually a pretty useful tool. I should probably use that someday. That's a crappy way to lose a Shadowhawk. I'm not really worried about it. RNG is tough in this game. I knew that from the start. Well, see, she's MIA. That's a shame. What am I doing? I don't need to do anything. Leave. Just go. That's one. Yep, she died on ejection. That's a shame. But it's an ice storm, so we all saw that coming. I'm not having any luck with the freaking Valkyrite. I keep saying Valkyrite, it's Valkyrite. Valkyrite? Morgane's Valkyrite. Yeah. I'm gonna keep calling it Valkyrite because, you know, everyone knows what I'm talking about. It sounds a little bit better to me. Alright, so, simple mission. Ended up losing a pilot and a Shadowhawk, so now they have a more or less good Shadowhawk. All they have to do is repair the gyro. That's really simple to do. What a shame. No. Alright, I'm gonna take a minute. Gonna type this up. It's gonna be fairly short and simple, and then I'll be back. Our forces were scouting a local city when they came under fire from a massed Valkyrite force consisting primarily of vehicles. Our radar, though scattered by the ice storm, indicated that a lance mechs were coming up shortly behind them. Without a second thought, I ordered my lance to retreat. It was rough. The enemy harried us the entire time. Not all of us managed to escape. Private Avila's Shadowhawk went down at some point, though I'm not sure why. She was swarmed over within seconds and is presumed to have been captured or killed. Considering the ice storm, I would assume it to have been the latter. Hauptmann Gertrude Rivington, 152nd Lyran Reserve. Yeah, RNG on this one was pretty crappy for me, but, you know, that's how the game plays. So we lost a perfectly good Shadowhawk and a perfectly good crew member. So that's what? 2.5, 3.5 million down the drain. I don't know how much a Shadowhawk costs. I'll go check, actually. I'm gonna change my window. Actually, you know what? We'll check in the admin phase. I'll see you all in the next episode.